Another video, so another costume. Today, I'm going to be doing the Morph Costumes Blue Velociraptor, not to be confused with the Raptor Blue costume. This one came out, I guess it's new for 2019, and take a look and see what we got. Two-finger gloves. Kind of like with what they got for the T-Rex. Little mittens. Blue-green color. It's a lot more blue-green than I thought. But hey, fan matches. I like that. Instructions. Okay, just T-Rex costume as a guide. So pretty much similar. Looking like the difference is just the head sculpt. Up at the head. It's closed mouth design. Little eye printed on. And teeth. Stick the head through. Instructions how to do that. Kind of short arms. Well, decent sized arms. It's a consistent pattern all the way down. Matching color fan. Okay, here's the end of the tail. Yeah, let's take a look at the feet. The feet are exactly the same as the others. They don't have the raptor claw. A little disappointed in that. The feet just go out through there. And avoid the tripping hazard. It's a rear zipper costume. So costume zips up in the back. If you're doing it by yourself, you're gonna have a little tricky time. Okay, a couple negative points because can't take the fan and do the USB pack. I was really hoping they would do that. Great that they got the color, but it's perma-attached. And like you got a really big loose string here. So let's see if I could find a screwdriver and take that off. Because I want to test it with the fan that is in it. Let's take it outside and take a look. Visibility is alright. It's not impeding my vision at all. A little bit uncomfortable with just how wide these legs are. Yeah, I gotta straddle like a cowboy. Even with even this, it's kind of limiting. As the armhole is hitting mid bicep on me right here. Just feels like a big pair of pajamas.
Well, it doesn't look all that good, really.
They probably easily could have done the zipper up front.
I know.
Let's see. The thing with these is, yeah, you definitely kind of loosen the moment when the person's face is completely visible, because even though I can kind of turn my head, it still feels restricting, because if I want to look behind, I still have to turn.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can see the feet are just really floppy.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a toss-up between this and the Raptor Blue costume.
Underdressed.
Yeah, because right here it's hitting just above my knee.
Yeah.
I have to have wide stance in order to walk good.
You can't really do that for too long.
I don't know, maybe if you get extra padding on the inside.
Okay.
And I think they could have done something more with the gloves,
Yeah.
because the little mittens don't really seem to work, especially with the latex gloves that I've got.
Yeah.
You can just get some really dark ones. Let's do the. Well, it doesn't feel like it's deflating as much when I jump. Okay, so after going out and trying down the verdict, it needs some work. It's not really the best out there, but it's certainly budget friendly. One thing, the arms, when I was in the costume, the seam of the arm right here was about right here, so it did limit the movement quite a bit. Not really a fan of the mitten gloves. They could have easily come up with a new type of thing, but I think this is exactly the same kind of gloves they use on all the others. In terms of visibility, it doesn't really restrict anything that you can actually see. However, it does restrict the side-to-side movement. See, if I was wanting to take a look at the left, I couldn't just turn my head. It gets stuck here. I would still have to turn my body in order to see. And the rear zipper, never a fan of the rear zipper. If something were to happen, you need to get out real fast, you need someone else to come and get you out. The feet, again, that's just the same. It kind of bunches up while you're walking around. You can see the performer's shoes. So could have been a little bit better. I wasn't able to see the tail, but I've heard it was pretty short. Now the fan, as much as I am thrilled that it matches the color and blends in, it didn't. I don't like the permanent attachment, because it's still difficult to pull the batteries in and out of these things. I would much rather be able to attach it to a power bank and just put that in, slip it into the pocket like this one. It says right here how much charge there is left. With the batteries, you never really know. That being said, however, even with the batteries, it did inflate relatively quickly. The overall shooting up and down was pretty simple. As far as the aesthetics, it's good to see another type of dinosaur. I wouldn't exactly call this one a raptor just because it didn't have the raptor toe claw and the shorter tail, which it's manufacturer's decision. I think if there's like a black mask or something that you could put on, like Morphsuits does do the masks. So I'm gonna have to try out a couple of those and see how they work. So aside from all the nitpicking, it's a simple costume. It's intended to be fun, and if that's what you're getting it for, then it'll be perfect like that. See, there's a little bit of shading difference between the top and the belly, so that's good. Have that nice subtle difference. I do really love that the Morphsuits uses these pattern textures on the majority of their costumes, the inflatable dinosaurs at least. They could take it to the next step. They've got some really amazing full body suits with the spandex. If they could incorporate the screen printing from those with costumes like this, that'll be perfect. So overall, I'd say the morph costumes, Velociraptor, I'd give it a 3 out of 5. Yes, there's things that could be improved, but if you're just a casual costumer, this is the way that you want to go. So let me know down in the comments, what do you think? And if there's more costumes that you would like to see, let me know. And if you'd like to help me get those costumes, go check me out on Patreon. The support would be very much appreciated. I could get more costumes and more reviews, so you know the best one that would fit for you. I really need to think of an outro for this one. Take care, everyone.